Hello, hello. This is the Awful and Awesome Entertainment Wrap, episode 323. This is Rajyasree.
And this is Abhinandan Sekhri. We bring this to you on the 10th of October is when we're recording it. And before we get into the meat of the series and tell you what's awful and what was awesome, I have a couple of very important announcements. One, the Media Rumble is back. And we're back at the Habitat Center on the 21st of October. Like, unless you're a subscriber, you're going to have to go online and buy a ticket. But subscribers get entry in for free. We have speakers from around the country. We have filmmakers. We have Neeraj Ghaiwan there. He's been on the Media Rumble once before, but we're really excited to have him back because there's lots to talk about. And we have a bunch of journalists, the usual Media Rumble stuff. This is what it looks like. How news turns out determines how you and I and our societies turn out. For that and many of the ideas that we at Newslaundry and Media Rumble have got are from conversations from people here.
It's a platform to listen to voices from across the spectrum. It's a platform, as we said, to debate and discuss the problems and the solutions.
So go to the MediaRumble.com and register because there is limited capacity as usual. So please make sure to register so that we can send you a confirmation beforehand. Now, on that note, is there any other announcement?
Yes.
Let me check. What is that? Oh,
That
Singapore
you are
meetup.
in Singapore.
I'm going to be in Singapore between the 5th and the 12th of November. So if you want us to organize a subscriber meet there, like we had one in London, we had one in Michigan, we had one in New York, write to us at subscription@newslaundry.com. I repeat, subscription@newslaundry.com. And depending on how many subscribers are planning to show up, we can organize it of that level to that scale. On that note, Rajyasree, what all are we going to be talking about on today's episode of Awful and Awesome?
We're going to talk about everything that you've watched.
Really?
So that's one thing. No, 1.5. 1 and 10%.
Two things, yeah. What do you 1 and 10%?
So we are going to discuss the new Vishal Bhardwaj film, which everyone's been talking about, with Taboo. After a long time, he's made a film with Taboo, Khufiya. We are going to discuss Fair Play, which is this film that everyone's been talking about and writing about.
I don't know who you hang out with. Everyone's been talking about everything that we've done. No one I have met has spoken about any of these things. Rajyasree, everyone is talking about it.
Everyone's talking. I'm keeping an eye on social media.
Everyone's talking about it. Right.
And then Beckham.
Which everyone's talking about.
Everyone, including the Beckhams. Everyone is talking about it.
And the Vimal
ad which nobody is talking about.
Which everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
In fact,
at least Navika Kumar is talking about.
Out of all these 4 things, this is the only thing that I was aware of. It's a spy thriller. It's a film. It's about 2 hours, if I'm not wrong.
A little over maybe. No.
Starring Tabassum. We know her as Tabu.
Do you know her as
Tabassum?
I know.
Okay.
I also know that song she did. On the Road. Rook, rook, rook. That was in her Tabassum days. Before Taboo, she became Taboo.
So it's directed by Vishal Bhardwaj also. He was one of the writers.
Yeah.
It's based on a book called Escape to Nowhere by Amar Bhushan.
Who was a Raw official.
Who's a Raw?
He's a Raw.
Okay.
So bad.
And it has Ali Fazal in it, who is also Richa Chadda's husband.
Correct.
And a Dosco, ex-Dosco.
Is he an ex-Dosco?
Not ex-Dosco. It has this new talent which I was really impressed with, Wamika Gabi.
Who's acted in a few serials recently.
She was apparently in Jab We Met. I haven't seen Jab We Met.
Jab We Met, I don't remember. She must have been 12 years old in Jab We Met because she's like 21 now or something. She was in...
Tu Mera Bais, Main Tera Bais alongside Yo-Yo Honey Singh and Amrinder Gill. So clearly she's really moved up.
She's got a very checkered career.
Okay, that must have been... Huh? Bhai. Acha, that must have been hard to do a film with Yo-Yo Honey Singh who's like the worst of the worst. But anyway,
And it has some other people we know. It has Atul Kulkarni,
yes,
who plays her husband Ashish Vidyarthi.
quite a kick-ass cast.
Yeah, and that woman who plays her girlfriend is very nice looking. Azmeri Haq.
And also
Very Bengal.
Navendra Behel, she's such a great actor who plays Ali's mother.
Oh, very
She
good.
is so good.
And this Alex O'Neill we've seen. The guy who's the worst actor of the lot, the American.
Really, he's best known for Golondaj, Ruhi, Arya. He's an Arya.
Oh, that's right. I must have seen him.
He's in Chini Kam also.
Oh, he's the one she doesn't really fall in love with. Yeah. Okay. Now it's all coming back.
And that's the cast, etc. But the songs, it also has Rahul of Aisi Taisi Democracy and Indian Ocean fame.
Yeah.
Rahul
He's
Ram.
got a nice...
Interesting role. Basically, along the lines of Sadhguru, like it's a Sadhguru kind of takeoff.
and maybe Sadhguru has a secret life we don't know about.
And at least 6 of the songs have been written by Gulzar.
And has Vishal Bhardwaj sung any of the songs? My voice
no.
became very
Yes,
high
he has.
Sunday.
Na Hosh Chale. That's been sung by Vishal. Oh, Vishal has actually sung 2 of the songs.
Yeah, because I was told I couldn't figure out which songs he sung.
So, Rajyasree, so it's a movie. It's on Netflix only. We've told you the cast. Now tell me, what did you think of it, Rajyasree Sen?
So, I actually quite liked it. And I did think some things were... Okay, so the build-up to what is happening and how it unravels and this guy, Ali Fazal's, who is the spy, who is not the spy, is his wife part of this whole thing. I thought that was shown very... it was fun to... It keeps your interest going. And the parts which didn't work for me were... I felt when they are showing them in Bangladesh and all, the way people speak to each other seemed very I don't think people speak in this dramatic way. The guy who's the, defense minister. The defense minister. I'd be suspicious of someone if they spoke in that, they are doing drama or something instantly. And I felt the lesbian angle was unnecessary. Just for the sake of it.
So apparently that angle was there because this role was supposed to be done by Irfan.
So it was supposed to have a man.
Since Irfan didn't do it, I think that's pretty cool that he just replaced Irfan with Tabu.
But nobody else.
And everything remains the same. And that's quite cool, actually.
Oh, then it at least makes sense. Because otherwise,
if Irfan and she were to be... But why does it have to add? Why can't it be normal? If they were heterosexual, it wouldn't add either, right? See, this shows your thinking.
I'm very narrow.
It shows your narrow mind. But that if it was a regular heteronormative hota na,
you Googled and you said, just give me a minute. You were actually very good. I'm very impressed.
So,
heteronormative,
if it was a heteronormative relationship, you wouldn't say, why have they thrown a relationship in there?
No, I think there should be no relationship.
You would have said, but because they happen to be gay, you're saying, why did it have to? It's normal.
I'm the one who's not woke.
There's a cup lying here. It's normal. So just
nice.
Grow up, auntie.
The fact that this what's her name, Vamika Gabi, when she comes to so there are some spoilers, but you all should have watched it by now. That's been a week. When in the second half, when she reaches America, if y'all are spies and you're undercover and you're in hiding, you're going to ask many questions about how have you suddenly shown up?
They did ask, no?
But she has no real answer.
She has, of course. They've prepped her for it. You haven't seen the film properly. You've been caught lying.
I would have caught it like that.
You're caught lying. No. They do a full rehearsal with her and all. Yes, they tell her that this is what they're going to ask you, the full prep that they do.
But she's not saying properly.
Of course she's saying properly. Someone was clearly cooking machhoer jhol while she was watching this.
No.
And while the tadka of the machhoer jhol was happening, this one scene happened. I didn't see it. And now you're claiming that it happened. This is the problem about Bengalis or multitasking while cooking Shokon Shundor.
So the other thing is this American chap. This whole, first of all, when someone's having Rogan Josh, even in my house, if I keep telling you, Nico, have the palau, have
You
the.
do?
But no. But we also, I'm smart enough, even if I put some prawn in your palau, because you piss me off. Let's take it on my plate and pretend
Eat
that.
and then wait for me to die.
Yeah, none of us are taking none of us. Even I would have stabbed one of them. Just out of. So I'm just saying there, for raw operatives and people in hiding, and CIA must have briefed them also, it was not very smart behavior. And that American though looked like he was just a loser with that long hair.
Paharganj.
He was
See, but that- the
Paharganj.
thing
Why
is-
do they get
but the thing is,
Paharganj people?
Most when you have to cast a white person
They get anyone.
in Hindi films, they go to Paharganj and they just go to the cheapest hotel. They say, "You want 2 days work? Come." So that's how.
The same guy has acted in every Hindi film.
Now, speaking of thrilling, this ad was released sometime,
Very
I guess, in
thrilling
the
this
last
is. Yeah,
week or two.
yesterday or day before it's released.
Okay, this is what it looks and or sounds like.
दीवाने दीवाने केसरिया के दीवाने दीवाने केसरिया के
So Rajyasree Sen, what a shit ad. It's 45 seconds of pure unadulterated crap. And even though it has my favorite actor
Akshay.
Shah Rukh in it, even then I cannot tolerate it. Akshay, what's his name?
Ajay.
Ajay Devgan tries so hard to be, I'm so cool. Dude, if you have to try so hard, then you're not. The thing about being cool is you don't try. But if you're trying so hard to be cool, then you're just not cool. And the ad is basically 3 men in their 50s hitting 60, behaving like 12-year-old delinquents, throwing ball in balcony, honking.
And for
some
what?
lady coming out to say, "Kya kar rahe ho?" And then them doing this. I don't know who the
This
fuck said
thing,
that.
that's what who
Vimal,
it-
yeah, fucking Vimal too slow. And then they do this and then they have
And that's
Vimal.
all. They are meeting to hang out and have
Vimal
in
a Mercedes convertible. It's that fucking- it's just what can I say.
So
That's
I actually felt the earlier Vimal ad, which was really bad, where they drive in and everyone's in black and they do some like kickboxing or something, and then they again do that. That was better because that was not pretentious. It's Vimal, you expect it to be like this. Over here, they've tried to
your
make
theme and
the-
story.
Someone has scripted this.
Are you a Vimal consumer?
What do you think?
I don't know.
One of the worst. No, I am a Rajnikandha girl.
Oh, wait,
That's my
hang
better
on.
line.
Hang
We have
on.
to say
We
this
have
one.
to review the ad that I sent you of Rajyasree. So there is, you're not a Rajnikandha girl, you're a
I'm a
Rajyasree
Rajyasree
girl.
girl.
Because there is this ad also, which is a classic, which we must play here. So on that note, Rajyasree Sen, the rest of this podcast will be audio only. But I repeat, please subscribe to newslaundry.com. Pay to keep news free because we don't take ads. And as you know what's happening in the world of news in our country, I'm sure you watch news. I'm sure you watch Akshay Kumar's very in-depth interviews. Navika interviewing Akshay Kumar is like Akshay interviewing Modi ji.
And last night, Shiv also interviewed. Why? Akshay's done something lately.
Some film which is flopped. So now he's saying that I didn't do it for a hit. I want to do it for national services, whatever hell. So if you don't pay for news, then advertisers will pay for news, whether it's government advertisers or large corporations or PR companies. And then this is the news you'll get. So, and the Media Rumble, MediaRumble.com, 21st. See you there. Come meet us. Come meet some of the top journalists, commentators and policymakers from across the country at Habitat, New Delhi. 21st, it's a Saturday, I think.
It is.
So, Rajyasree Sen, let's get to the audio only.
Journalism at News Laundry is powered by the public. Because when the public pays, the public is served. Visit newslaundry.com/subscription and pick a payment plan of your choice. Pay to keep news free and independent. Your future, and indeed the future of democracy, depends on it.